In the pantheon of Japanese media figures who have left an indelible mark across multiple cultural spheres, Mariko Kawana emerges as a complex, pioneering, and transformative figure. Born on November 9, 1967, Kawana first garnered attention through her work in the Japanese video industry, where she distinguished herself as one of the first actresses to perform in the mature woman, or Jukujo, category. Beyond her contributions to cinema, she also made a name in the realm of pink films and V-cinema. Yet, Kawana's significance transcends her work as an actress. After retiring, she returned to her roots as a writer, crafting narratives that deconstruct and analyze the same industry that once made her a household name. If you're enjoying the vibe, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. It really helps us out. And if you want to go the extra mile, consider becoming a member to get some cool exclusive stuff. Alright, let's get into it. This video explores the multidimensional life and career of Mariko Kawana within the broader context of Japanese society's relationship with gender, age, sexuality, and media. It evaluates how Kawana's career reflects and critiques shifting cultural norms, especially regarding women's agency and visibility in media and literature. The thesis of this video is that Mariko Kawana's life and work encapsulate a transformative narrative that not only pioneered a new archetype in media but also served as a reflective lens for examining women's evolving societal roles in Japan. Her journey from performer to critic mirrors Japan's own contested relationship with sexuality, gender expectations, and the media's capacity to both empower and objectify. The late 1990s and early 2000s saw significant changes in Japan's video industry. One of the most impactful shifts was the emergence of the mature woman, or Jukujo, category. Traditionally, Japanese had focused on youth, often fetishizing schoolgirl aesthetics and innocence. Mariko Kawana entered the industry at a time when this paradigm was being challenged. Her debut marked a cultural pivot, one that acknowledged the erotic and performative potential of older women. Kawana was in her early 30s when she began her career, an age considered mature by industry standards but revolutionary in terms of representation. The societal implications of the Jukujo trend are manifold. In a country that venerates youth yet faces an aging population, Kawana's presence on screen offered a nuanced commentary on aging, femininity, and desirability. Her work helped to normalize and even celebrate female sexuality beyond the narrow confines of youth. In doing so, she subverted deeply ingrained cultural norms that traditionally marginalized women as they aged. Kawana's success validated the emotional and sexual complexity of older women, challenging the fetishization of youth and expanding the narrative scope of entertainment. Her roles were often layered, depicting characters that were not mere sexual objects but complex women with backstories, desires, and agency. This allowed viewers to engage with a fuller spectrum of femininity. Through her performances, Kawana personified a mature form of eroticism that resisted simplistic categorization. She stood at the intersection of entertainment and social commentary, embodying a new standard that defied Japan's conservative expectations around gender and age. After retiring from acting, Kawana returned to her initial vocation as a writer. This transition was not merely a career change but a powerful act of narrative reclamation. In Japanese media, actresses are often subject to reductive portrayals, their stories flattened into tropes or dismissed altogether. Kawana's writing directly confronted this erasure. Her work delves into the inner lives of women in the industry, offering perspectives often absent from mainstream discourse. Writing became a vehicle through which Kawana could explore the emotional, psychological, and social dimensions of her past. She provided insider insights into an industry frequently misunderstood or vilified. In doing so, she reasserted her identity not just as a former star but as a critical thinker and cultural commentator. Her articles, essays, and books have been featured in various publications, contributing to a more nuanced understanding of the industry's impact on its performers. Kawana's literary work is grounded in authenticity and introspection. She writes with a clarity that dismantles the binary of victimhood and empowerment often imposed on actresses. Instead, she illustrates the multiplicity of experiences, including the professional pride, personal sacrifices, and emotional complexities involved in working in. Her voice is part of a growing movement within Japanese media where women narrate their own stories, challenging the patriarchal norms that often dictate how female sexuality is represented. Critics of the video industry often argue that it inherently objectifies women and perpetuates damaging stereotypes. They suggest that actresses like Kawana are complicit in a system that exploits female bodies for profit. While this perspective raises valid concerns about power dynamics and exploitation, it often overlooks the agency that performers like Kawana exercise within and beyond the industry. Kawana's career and subsequent writing challenge this reductive view. Her choice to enter in her 30s was deliberate, reflecting not desperation but autonomy. She navigated an industry rife with contradictions and emerged with a voice strong enough to critique it from within. Furthermore, her creation of intelligent, emotionally resonant characters in her roles disrupted the very objectification she was accused of enabling. The notion of empowerment within entertainment is complex, but Kawana exemplifies how one can engage with the industry critically and meaningfully. She illustrates that consent, choice, and expression are not only possible but pivotal in redefining narratives within stigmatized spaces. By reclaiming her story through writing and public discourse, she negates the claim that actresses are mere passive participants. Mariko Kawana's life is emblematic of a broader cultural evolution in Japan's perception of gender, age, and sexuality. Her pioneering work in the Jukujo category redefined what it meant to be a female performer in media, challenging societal norms that conflate desirability with youth. Her subsequent transition into writing allowed her to confront and reinterpret the industry she once helped to shape, offering nuanced perspectives that complicate simplistic narratives of victimhood and exploitation. Through her dual careers, Kawana has embodied the possibility of transformation, both personal and societal. Her story underscores the importance of agency, narrative control, and the multiplicity of experiences within the industry. By daring to live and reflect publicly, she has not only altered the trajectory of media but also contributed meaningfully to Japan's cultural discourse on women's rights, representation, and respect. In a world increasingly attuned to issues of identity and autonomy, Kawana's journey serves as a compelling reminder that empowerment can be found in the most unexpected of places. Her legacy is not merely one of performance but of purposeful expression, on screen, on paper, and in the hearts of those questioning the status quo. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to our channel. By subscribing, you'll be notified when we upload new videos. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.